Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today it's going to be something different and very important. Today I'm going to talk about global warming. The earth is warming up at a very steady pace. The reason for this is increase in human-caused greenhouse gases, which has led to health, ecological and humanitarian crisis. The fight against the climate change is a real opportunity to transition, which leads to low-carbon society, creation of jobs, innovation and social justice, locally and internationally. So, what is global warming? It is the process of the climate change characterized by a general increase in average temperature of the earth. It modifies the weather balances and ecosystems for a very long period of time. It is directly linked to increase of the greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, worsening the greenhouse effect. In fact, the average temperature of the planet has been increased by 0.8 degrees Celsius compared to the end of the 19th century. Each of the last 3 decades have been warmer than all 3 previous decades since the beginning of statistical survey in 1850. The greenhouse effect is a natural phenomena. However, the increase in greenhouse gases is directly linked to human activity. So, what could be the effects and consequences of the global warming? The increase of the temperatures and the climate upheaves the disturbance of ecosystems. It modifies the conditions and cycles of the plant reproduction. The scarcity of the resources and the climate changes are changing the life habits and migratory cycles of animals. We are already witnessing the disappearance of many species, including endemic species, and the intrusion of invasive species that threaten the crops and other animals. Global warming therefore impacts the biodiversity. It is the balance of the biodiversity that is modified and threatened. According to IPCC, 1.5 degrees Celsius average rise might put 20 to 30% of the species at the risk of extinction. If the planet warms by more than 2 degrees Celsius, most ecosystems will be struggling. Effect of the oceans. Because of the global warming, permafrost and ice are melting massively at the poles, increasing the sea level at a rate like never before. In a century, the increase reaches up to 18 centimeters. The worst case scenario is a rise of up to 1 meter by the year 2100. The acidification of the oceans is also a great concern. In fact, the large amount of carbon dioxide captured by the oceans make them more acidic, arousing serious questions about the adaptability of the seashells or the coral reefs. Effect of human beings. Human beings are not spared by these upheavals. Climate change is affecting the global economy. It is already shaking up social, health and geopolitical balances in many parts of the world. The scarcity of the resources like food and energies gives rise to new conflicts. Rising sea levels, floods, are causing population migration. Small island states are in front line. The estimated number of climate refugees by 2050 will reach up to 250 million people. Effect of weather. For decades now, meteorologists and climatologists around the world have been watching the effects of global warming on the weather phenomena. The impact is huge. More droughts and heat waves, more precipitations, more natural disasters like floods, hurricanes, storms and wildfires. So, what could be the prevention? The first way to prevent climate change is to move away from fossil fuels and use the alternate energy sources such as solar energy, wind energy and biomass, which were called as renewable energies. Producing clean water is essential, but reducing our consumption of the water and energy by using more efficient devices such as LED light bulbs, innovative shower systems, which would be very less costly and equally important. Using sustainable transportation, promoting public transportation, carpooling, but also using electric and hydrogen mobility can definitely help to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions, which fights the global warming. Using sustainable infrastructure. In order to reduce the CO2 emissions from buildings caused by heating, air conditioning, hot water or lighting, it is necessary both to build the new low energy buildings and to renovate the existing constructions. Using sustainable agriculture and forest management. Encouraging better use of natural resources, stopping the massive deforestation, as well as making agriculture greener and more efficient way should also be our priority. Responsible consumption and recycling energy. Adopting responsible consumption habits is very crucial, but it regarding the food, clothing, cosmetics or cleaning products. Recycling is an absolute necessity for dealing with the waste. Finally, the conclusion. Global warming is the worst thing to happen to planet, so let's act responsibly. So that's it for today's video. For any improvements and comments, please comment down below. This is Ram signing off. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.